Hey, this is Chris from Financial Modeling Education, and in today's video I'm going to show you a pre-built Claude Skill that I put together to help audit the quality of the assumptions in my model. The reason I'm liking AI right now, even though I think we've all seen videos about how quick it can produce a dashboard or a DCF, I think that stuff is great, and yeah, it saves me some time on the back end, but in my mind, the real value isn't so much the speed at which it can do things, but its ability to offer a qualitative review of what I've built. I feel like that's a really nice differentiator. And so something that goes through and audits my assumptions and compares them to market is something that's going to help my modeling so much more than just zipping through a dashboard really fast. And I think that's kind of the next level of AI that I'm seeing right now. It's how do I assess what I've built as opposed to having AI build a bunch of stuff for me. So I'm going to go ahead and run this skill. If you have the Claude plugin, you want to access the skills menu, you can just prompt it, of course, or you can hit / and you can select skills from the menu. There's a bunch here that I've built that are custom. Claude also has its stock skills as well. So this one's called the FME Assumptions Audit. I'm going to click on this. The reason I like pre-built skills is because then I can have a reliable output each and every time. And that's really the differentiator between skills and prompting. If I just come up with a blank prompt, it'll probably do a great job, but it won't audit the assumptions in the way that I want it to, which is to go through each and every tab, produce a report to me, and then summarize it with the impact on the model, and then also whether it's unusual or reasonable or not, and it's something that then I can use every time and bring it back to my team. So I'm going to hit enter, run the skill, and then I will speed up the video so that you don't have to watch Claude do all its computing here, and then we'll take a look at the report at the end. And just as it's going here, you can see the first thing it does, it says, I'll start by reading the skill instructions. And so that gives me a little bit of peace of mind that, okay, it's going to follow specific instructions that I gave it, as opposed to I'm just getting a different output each and every time if I use a different prompt. Okay, so now we're about halfway through the skill, and you can see that it's going through step by step to start creating the report that I want. It's added a new Assumptions Audit tab here, and right now it's just giving me some summary information about the file and some of its initial findings. So we're going to let it run a little bit longer and see what it comes up with. Okay, so the skill is now finished, and it's put together a summary of all the assumptions by their reasonableness as well as their impact on the model. So I have a table up here that's formulaically built for reference. And then down below I have each and every one of its findings. So it's all the individual assumptions that it flagged according to the impact on the model as well as how reasonable they are. And so the very top one here, it's all about the income tax expense, because in the model it's showing a little bit over 40%, which was when I built this model I wanted the tax assumption to be more conservative, but it's correctly flagging that now, at least as of this recording, the tax rate, the effective tax rate is closer to 24 to 28%. So this is a great thing for me to know, and I can say to myself, you know what, do I want to keep my tax accrual conservative, or do I want to be a little bit more aggressive? And so I can now go through, look at all of these, and not just zoom out and forward this to my partner. I read each one. I say, is this reasonable? Am I comfortable submitting this? Because I think what we're forgetting with AI is like, wow, this is so cool. Look at all these things it can do. We are still accountable for these results. So I would think of this as a tool, right? You can actually walk away from the computer. You could have a conversation with another colleague. You could even go grabbing coffee, right? Like everybody says. Let this thing run, but then come back. Time to kind of engage your thought process again and use this to make your model better or not. As you go through these checks, you can click on them to get the location in the model, and then as you delete them, it will update the summaries as well. So I'm going to keep building a lot of skills like this. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's it for this one. I will see you in the next one.